Art is the only thing humans are truly great at. Painting, design, mechanics are all forms of art. Art is the only thing humans have never ever messed up doing. Art is the only thing we are truly capable of producing. To call something an art is to give it the highest esteem. The art of animation puts all forms of art together and creates the highest culmination, something that's beautiful and inspiring. I believe cartoons are a major part of American culture and history. Cartoons entertain and teach, and they also change minds, but I think we Americans as a group look at the medium as childish. It's infuriating, I agree, and I think that adults are more of an adult medium than we give credit for. Animation and cartoons, since their inception, have been tied to politics, propaganda, and patriotism. I love animation and all things cartoons. I have watched hundreds of animated films, shorts, shows, flip books, and played a few video games. I've made cartoons, memorized cartoons. I've analyzed shows over and over to get deeper meaning from them. I can tell you these shows, movies, these characters, these soundtracks, these creators, and these viewers matter. They change who we are when we are young and continue to change who we are as we grow. They teach us valuable lessons and show us ever truer truths about who we are as people. That is the power of art. And to prove it to you, let's begin with a full explanation of what I'm trying to disprove. Cartoons are considered childish and unimportant, and I urge you to see what a cultural mistake this is. According to Statistica.com, only 32% of 18 to 29-year-olds watch cartoons. This is because in America, we choose not to advertise heavily to these demographics. But I argue shows like Steven Universe, Avatar The Last Airbender, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, 12 Forever, Tuca and Birdie, and The Dragon Prince all deal incredibly with adult questions. Half of Steven Universe is explicitly sex metaphors, and these cartoons convey strong emotions, and they can't truly be understood by some children. This is because they are written and created by complex, talented adults who have experienced things children haven't, but things that you and I have. In my informative speech, I told you a lot about the history of cartoons, and you should definitely take those into consideration when trying to view cartoons as a more serious medium, but also the emotional impact they can have is enough for you to value them as treasured pieces of art. Now that I have established that, here's why some cartoons are very adult. In other countries, animated projects are treated as primetime television. Imagine if every day, instead of watching The Voice or This Is Us, the world tuned into an episode of Kipo and the Wonder Beasts. Which honestly, if you want to improve your life in general, I would recommend listening to the Kipo and the Wonder Beasts soundtrack on Spotify or watching the Kipos and the Wonder Beasts animated cartoon on Netflix. The reason these shows in Japan air on prime time is because, like they should be here, they're marketed for everyone. In Japan, specifically animated TV shows and movies are called anime. Anime is a very popular medium worldwide now. This Japanese art style has created some of the most iconic characters of all time. Think Goku from Dragon Ball Z, Naruto from the show Naruto, Hello Kitty from the worldwide brand Hello Kitty, and Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And thousands more characters. Thing is, though, that even though Japan makes more cartoons than we do, the industry there is not doing very well because our industry now has started to dominate the global market. My point being in this is that we technically do the craft better than the masters, so it doesn't make a lot of sense that we wouldn't take pride in something that's now as American as steel or oil. Historically, the Japanese animation industry has been competing with us, but now even the anime market itself is being affected by American influence. A subscription service called Crunchyroll last year made approximately $83 million based off subscriptions alone. Netflix made over $1 billion, but with the cost it takes for production and the massive amount of debt they're in, they are in the negative monetarily. So it goes to show that animated mediums can be much more profitable than any other form of media if handled well. And I don't understand why we're excluding a whole medium because we have been told it's for children, when really it's about complex emotions and money. And that seems like the most adult combination you can have. I can tell you there is more intensity packed into a 15-minute cartoon a lot of the time than an hour and a half of sports or 3 hours of theater or even 30 days of listening to the same song you like on repeat. There's an animated project for everyone too. If you like video games, watch Glitch Text. If you if you want to talk more about LGBTQ issues, look at Steven Universe or 12 Forever. If you like raunchy comedy, go to South Park or Family Guy. And if you want to be a hero, watch My Hero Academia or Tiger and Bunny. I promise you, you will not regret it. In conclusion, cartoons are considered childish and they really shouldn't be. We just have to take the media more seriously. I mean, cartoons are an important art form that we should prioritize. And there's even something you can do to help cartoons be taken more seriously by those around you. Cast your economic vote. Help support artists and tell studios that we want well thought out and emotional storytelling. And I ask you to think of a world where every movie is beautiful and you can watch what you want because it's good and it's cute and it's fun and you don't feel shame about watching something because of your race, your age, your country of origin, your city. You just like it because it's your show. Thanks.